X, yeah, that makes for good sex. Our souls are so intertwined like I hate Lex. Call you lady, call me baby, we speak Mercedes. You got the best taste, you like that new lace. I like shower face.
I forgot to read that shit. That was fucking hilarious. I literally just got soaked. They just say what? Oh my god, I keep doing that shit. So funny.
If we have the instrumental from the Chinx song, can you play that lightly in the back?
Yeah, you got it?
Right, yeah, we'll grab it.
Okay, yeah, done.
Alright, I'll be right back.
You ready?
Yeah.
What's going on, man? It's your boy Dyber, that's D-Y-B-E-R, bro. I said, dropped off a bunch of copies of the Wavy C over here, Hot 937. So you're over here at the station, make sure you grab a copy up. About to go do our interview. About to premiere Green Faces Friday night. Could be out at the bar instead of getting some work done, you know, working on my celebrity. But, you know, so. Could go on the air in a second, we're just waiting, franchise DJing over there, right over there right now. And like, somebody calls in, and she's like, I want to make a request for Tupac. And they're supposed to like comment to me. I'll be like, bitch, I'll be like, no one's seeing that shit right now, we're talking about this, like spaz out in there, right? That's funny. What happens if you swear in there? Like, you think it's just gonna bleep it out? No. You just don't care. They cut you off. You like what?
Can't swear.
Why? Other people call, he goes, yo, so Nav Sailor Gang. Sailor Gang. SEAL Team 860. Yo, get an Instagram real quick.
She say I'm cocky, I say that's not me. She call me Poppy and I say Venaki. Wrist wear on hockey. Yeah.
I wash my mouth.
You okay, this around there?
About to go on, man. Your boy Dyber, D-Y-B-E-R. I said.
Alright, I'm ready to go.
Season they might just OD. I stay tight with OGs. They know I'm real. Pocket full of them racks in my bank account. Me nil. It's Hot 937, hot937.com. You know we all hoppers #1 for hip hop and R&B. I'm your boy G Money, the president, of course, and the 1 and 2's filling in for DJ Hawk. I got my little brother Joey Franchise with me.
For shout out.
Yeah, which I know what we do at 12:30, man. We call it the Friday Night Spotlight. And what we do with this initiative, man, we started this because there's a lot of artists out of CT, Mass, and even the Long Island area that's making some real big moves in this hip-hop game, in the R&B game, in the fist pump game, whatever you want to call it, man. Sometimes they just need that light to be shined on them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, even if you do poker, man, it's cool.
Exactly, man. But who else but the Prince to show him some love, man, you know what I mean? Especially when I got my little bro Joey Franchise in here now. I told y'all earlier we was going to take it to the west side on you. And when I said that, I meant West Harvard, man. That's where this young man was actually born. But listen, when I tell y'all, he's not just your average CT rapper, man. He be all over the place doing real big major things. And I am proud to introduce y'all to my homie.
What's going on, man? It's your boy DJ Dyber. I said, what's up, Connecticut?
Hey, what's happening though? How you doing?
I'm good, you know, living large, same old, same old.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Here's a good thing I like about it, man. When I've been doing this, me and Hawk, for about 2 years now. And I like when, not an artist, but fans hit me up. Like, yo, you've been having all these artists up here. You haven't had my boy Nick Dyber up here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it's for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't have all the hot artists all at once and then it just be lukewarm for the rest of the joint. You know what I'm saying? I gotta kind of spread out some of our best artists. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Spread so dirty.
Yeah, exactly. But this time, I thought it was perfect because you just dropped the mixtape and you got some major things going on that we're going to talk about. But before we get into that, man, why don't you tell everybody how you got started?
Well, basically, my dad was a DJ, my brother was a DJ.
Okay.
And I came up, I was a battle DJ in high school, but, you know, I'm from West Hartford, so there's no one to battle, so. Then, basically, man, I had terrible grades, I was a troublemaker, and I joined the Navy. And I didn't have any money, my family was just normal middle class and American dream, so. Basically just saved up my money to buy equipment, and that's it, you know, and then from there I just produced, song wrote, made hooks, and now I'm starting to rap, that's it.
Okay, that's what it is, man. There has been a lot of producers and DJs that stepped from being behind the scenes that jumped up into the mic, man, you know what I'm saying? And we can name a whole bunch of them, you know what I'm saying? From the real big ones like Timberland and Dre to some of the ones that you might not even know that do it, you know what I'm saying? Now, for yourself, what made you make that transition? What made you be like, you know what? Forget making these beats for all these other rat cats. You know what I'm saying? I can do this joint better than myself.
Well, it's easy. Well, the thing was, like, you know, I'm real intelligent, and like with the internet and everything, you're not really making money off beats unless you're in a situation through like a publishing company or you're aligned with the right artist.
Right.
So I was tired of getting like $100 a beat when someone's getting 2, 3, 4 thousand, you know, 5, 6, 7,000 a feature.
Right.
So I'm like, why can't I do that? Like, it's not like they're smarter than me or, you know, better than I could be. So then what I did is I just worked on hooks. You know, you gotta have good hooks to sell records, and that was it. So right now, you know, I'm the, you know, the captain of the hooks out here, Coke Wave White Knight.
Right.
And you need a hook, you run the Dyber. That's like a known thing in the streets, you know.
Exactly.
And I'm getting the bars up, and before you know it, they're gonna be like, we can meet at 16, you know. That's
Yes,
next.
sir. I like it, man. This man is smart. Forget not having good grades over there at Conard High School.
Very savvy on that side.
Yeah, he
I
got
did my best, man. I did my best.
He's smart when it's supposed to be. When we talking business, baby.
Dollar signs, you know. Let's get that money.
Exactly, man. Now, let's bring up something. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of white rappers that's coming up right now. You know what I'm saying? We talk about MGK. We talk about Mac Miller. We can even stay here in CT and talk about my boy Webby. You know what I'm saying? So, to add you to the list, you know what I'm saying? What makes you a little bit more dynamic, man? What makes your swag a little bit different?
Well, this is the thing. I respect anybody who's successful getting money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like, at the same time, like I don't know if they produce.
Right.
I've never heard any hooks that really are legendary or classic to me.
Right.
I don't see them jumping out the window singing. I don't hear
Right.
anything soulful coming out.
Right.
And I don't really hear them saying too much classic stuff. And like that's cool, but I'm not taking anything away from them. Like I respect their grind. Like they are in good situations, good positions. So you know, shouts out to everybody that's doing good, of course. But it's kind of like I'm more of a hook artist. Like it's more soul, and like I speak more kind of like for the streets, kind of like I do a lot of trap music, and I'm kind of in my own lane. You know, like Louis belts. You know, I'm wearing designer stuff. I'm not really a backpack rapper. You know.
Right.
So it's like I'm into jewelry. So I'm kind of in a different lane than them. You know.
Yeah, definitely, without a question, man. But we're not going to let that define who you are, man, because I've been listening to you for a little bit, man. You're definitely doing your thing, man. I'm happy to have you up here on the Friday Night Spotlight, yeah, man?
Definitely appreciate it.
All right, man, but we're not going to do so much talking, man. I really want the music to talk for you. You up here, you know what I'm saying? So why don't you tell us what song you want to get into first?
Well, first off, you know what I'm saying, free Max B. He deserves to be home.
All day long?
Free Sal Pacino, free Sergio, free everyone locked up. And I think we start with I'm So Wavy.
All right, I like it, man. That's the perfect song to start with, man. In fact, DJ Joey Franchise, you over there on the 1 and 2s, man. Let's get that ready. Listen, this is the Friday Night Spotlight. We got the boy DJ Dyber in the building, man. We're going to get into that wavy joint right now, man. It's Hot 937. Let's go.
I said... I had like a movie in my throat.
I'm in, yeah, out. $50 tees, $50 briefs, $100 jeans, $1,000 sneaks.
Right now we can hear us, right? We're good?
Everything's off.
Yeah, basically, yeah. I was like, the whole time, I had to cough so bad. I was trying to like, I was like... I want to have good performances, like all kinds of smoking stuff. I might come up on a ship on the stage with a whole army behind me, and like have like a. You gotta have like visions like that to make the big money. No one's gonna pay you $500,000 a show if it's not really a show. You can't just stand there and rap, you know.
You're right.
So that's where it's all gonna end up.
I'm so wavy, or you know what I'm saying, they talking in that lane right there. You know, they kind of mean how they feel. You know what I'm saying, how they dress. You know how fly they are, you know what I'm saying. For you, it means a little bit something different, man. You kind of touched on it a little bit, but I want you to touch on it more. You actually were officially in the Navy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like for Wavy, I mean, I was overseas. I was overseas 4 years.
Right.
I applied to Virginia, New Jersey, and Connecticut to be stationed. They sent me to Sicily, Italy. And so I was like, man, my life is over, man. I was like, I got no more friends, girls, anything, my family. Like, what am I gonna do out there? And then like, I started DJing at clubs out there. Got heavy. I was putting on my own mixtapes, and then from there I got stationed in Japan. And like, you know, the hip hop scene out there is crazy. So
Real crazy.
that's what I was working on out there.
Okay, that's what it is, man. So
You was really wavy on that boat.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That real wavy. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
that
the-
Navy wavy.
Well, the first 2 years I was on land. I was on an airstrip basically, and then the next 2 years I was attached to a helicopter squadron, and we were on the boat. But yeah, we're getting seasick out there. It was getting bad.
That's real crazy, man. So tell me about how those experiences, being in Italy and being in Japan and being part of something so honorable like being in our military, helps you transition that into what you write about and how you present your swag when you're on stage.
Well, I mean, first off, all the troops overseas, thanks for serving. We really appreciate it. Coming from me, a veteran myself. And like I was on the ship in on the Kitty Hawk, which was like from the 60s. It's old, it's terrible, it's rusty. And I'm down there, man. Planes are taking off. I'm making beats on an MPC 2000. I can't even hear what's going on. And like the whole time I'm thinking, man, when I get out, I gotta make it, man, for everybody, all the troops, everybody out here that's working 16-hour shifts, sweating. I was like, I really want to make it, you know, I really gotta do it, you know what I'm saying, but do it honorably at the same time, and not come out like a clown or a cornball or misrepresenting what's really going on. So I just been trying to maintain the grain at the same time.
So talk to me about doing that, man, because I always wonder, you know, like you out there, you're doing your thing on the ship, you know what I'm saying, that's your job, you're supposed to be representing the United States while you out there. So how do they feel now being from the Navy, you know, being on rapper and things like that? Have you got any backlash, hearing about it, or are they more positive about it?
Very, very, very positive. Everyone's very positive. I mean, like, when I was out there, I had my own studio, and I was recording a lot of different people from a lot of different groups, and like, I mean, now they're still doing the same thing. It's just that they're real supportive. I mean, they want to see me make it, because the whole time I'm talking about it, and they're like, man, Dyber's going to get out. This dude's not going to do anything. Kidding me? Come on, that's Dyber. You know what I'm saying? He just talks trash all day. Like, we know Dyber, he's always balling at the court. He's not doing nothing. Right. But now that I'm out here, they're like, oh, man, he kind of doing something, you know, and it always looks bigger on the internet, so they probably think I'm a multi-trillionaire or something, you know, but, but you know, I'm just out here just trying to do my thing.
Hey, quick question, though. You were overseas at that time. Now, did certain like music kind of influence your music now?
Definitely, and that's why I sound completely different than a lot of artists. It's not so much local or in Connecticut. I don't want to say anything about that. It's just, and for me, you know, I have kind of my own lane is because I was listening to people from like Texas, like Devin the Dude. I was listening to like people from California, like Heek the Sneak, like all different rappers. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, the people I'm hanging out with, they're not from Connecticut. I'm hanging out with people all over the country. Right. Little Boozy. I mean, these dudes are, you know, talking about Trade of Truth, and I'm from Connecticut. I never heard of these dudes back then.
That's
this is 8-9 years ago, you know. Right, yeah. So it's like now I'm growing up listening, you know what I'm saying, Still Tippin', Mike Jones, Paul Wall, and stuff like that, and I'm not hearing anything from the Northeast at all.
Right. But that's good, man. That's good to get that experience, not only from different parts of the U.S., man, but tell me what it is really working with artists out there in Sicily, Italy. You know what I mean? I mean,
well, I was DJing more out there. I was just DJing the club scenes. You know, I just started making beats, and my beats were terrible. I never did a song in my life. I couldn't even do a hook. I couldn't do anything. Right. And I just started, and I saw a YouTube video of Kanye West making a beat, and I was like, wait a second, this guy's human, you know? This equipment is from the 90s. Right. So if he can do it, I mean, why can't I? And then from there, I bought the exact same equipment, and I just did my homework, and read books, and studied, and blogged, and from there, I just built it up, you know?
So you was out there a little while ago, so talk to me about it. Was you on that Pauly D out there a long time ago? Like, has Italy already on that, or what was they listening to out there?
All American stuff, Southern, everything. There was not a lot of like, there was a little bit of Cameron and some of the Jim Joneses and stuff like that from New York to have more the up-tempo, the hard-hitting stuff, but it was really just a lot of Southern, like D4L, Little Scrappy, Crime Mob, like, there wasn't too much Cali, it was literally just all Atlanta South.
They was doing an 8-town stop in Italy?
Yeah, everything you could dance to, any kind of dance, you know, that New York sound had no flavor overseas, I'm gonna be honest.
Wow. But listen, man, I like talking to you, my boy, but we got to get into some more music, man. What you want us to play next?
Poppin' Tags. I said, featuring French Montana, man. Shouts out to the homie.
That's your specialty right there, man. If you ever see this cat out, man, you gonna know it's it, man. He stay extra fly, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. That Frenchie is real heavy out here in Hartford. And then CT as a whole, man. So how was it, you know, being able to link up with him and make this record right here, man?
I mean, it was crazy because, like, you know, French Montana's a superstar now, and everybody now is screaming French Montana everything. Right. And I always been a fan. I always knew him, you know, before the music, really. And basically, I got a phone call like, yo, you know, French in town, you want to work with him? I was like, yeah, cool. And I mean, I'll be honest, like, I was still living at home, like, just on the come up, you know, trying to stack and do it the right way. And this guy came through my crib with the Coke Boys, like, 20 deep. So we're at my house, like, people are just, like, hanging out in the backyard drinking. I got his stats in the backyard playing wiffle ball. And me and French are down there recording. And it was just like, it was real cool, though. It's something you'll never forget, you know? And now he's, you know, he's super famous. And, you know, it's like my parents were hanging out with him.
That's crazy.
That's love right there, man. But French is that dude, man. You know what I'm saying? He will just come out and chill and kick in any situation, man. And yeah, I mean, he definitely gets a lot of love out here, so I'm glad, I'm happy for him too that he blew up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
So you next on deck, man, but that love y'all have, man, that's real tight, you know what I'm saying? It has to be a bond, because I know you pretty much like a Coke boy yourself, aren't you?
I'm affiliated, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't run around saying I'm this or that, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely, I'm cool with all of them. All my homies, all my bros, they come to my parents' house, they come to my house, you know what I'm saying? I treat them with the utmost respect, you know, so I'm cool with all of them.
That's love right there, man. It's always about having the relationships, my boy. In fact, the next song we about to get into got another one on them anyway, too, don't it?
Yeah, shouts out to Chinx Drugz, man. He came through my spot, laid down a bunch of tracks. potentially have a mixtape coming out hosted by Big Mike. You know, we did 5-6 joints together.
Right.
And this is called Green Face, is my new single. I mean, trust me, it's going to be the hardest record in Connecticut this year. So
oh, yeah?
you're going to witness it right now.
Right, hold on 1 second. Say that one more time, man.
This is going to be the hardest record in Connecticut this year, hands down.
Ow.
I said, your boy Dyber. So you'll hear it right now. I mean, it's going to speak for itself. The production's crazy, you know what I'm saying? I wrote the record, Chinx did his thing, and you know what I'm saying? It's your boy Dyber, like, whatever, you know?
Alright, and when is that mixtape y'all two got coming out together? When is that dropping?
I think it might be end of summer, you know what I'm saying? My next project is Wavy Seal 2, Home from Deployment. I got French, Coke Boys, Freck Billionaire, G4 Boys, Bugs Baguettes, ton of features on there.
Right.
And then I think we're going to drop the me and Chinx tape after end of summer, going into the winter.
Okay, so when is that one drop? The first one you was talking about?
Probably about a month. We're just wrapping it up now, getting it mixed and mastered. It's basically done.
Okay, that's what it is, man. Well, listen, man, we got more to talk with DJ Dyber coming up, but we're gonna go ahead and get into this next joint right now, man. DJ Joey J Fries, hit that for me.
That's right. You know I'm all about that money and that oak.
Yeah, what up, dude?
Now it's at the ceiling, so I dropped that top.
Yeah, what up, dude? There was no reason to swear.
I'm trying so hard not to curse. It's kind of messy what I say. I have the worst mouth.
Yeah, I'm New Haven, man. I had a question for dude.
This is the one we already did. Right?
Yeah, what up, man? Talk to me.
Nah.
That wouldn't have been good.
You should have been like, yo, he's the Wavy Seal, not the Army Sergeant. Like.
What we're gonna do, I'm gonna play this coming out. You know what I'm saying? And then, I mean, we just talk, say our last thing, say last shout outs. You know what I'm saying? Where they can find the music, where they can get in contact with.
Manchester.
Yeah. Big old titties.
The whole beehive.
I like this record.
Yeah.
I've seen performance a few times.
It's gonna be big. I was in the second week for it.
I'm about to get it's clear. Get ready to come on my show so that now all the people can play. It's about y'all to get into their hands and build that relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely appreciate it.
Hi, 97, what's good?
Just 137?
Yeah, what up, dude?
Oh, you.
Yeah.
Well, listen, man, before we get up out of here, man, any last shout outs, anything, man?
Mainly just shouts out to the whole Coke wave, you know what I'm saying? My bros, Drew Pop Cheese, Brock, you know, everybody I mess with over there. And listen, Connecticut, like, you know, you guys gotta stop saying we not on, like, we on, like, you know, New York tests Connecticut, like, we're their market, they test them, like, we've been on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just time for us to rep it right. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to everybody that's, you know, shaking everything out there, and you know what I'm saying? Just rep it right, that's it.
Hey,
Shout out one more time, and shouts out to Team Grease, man. I appreciate them showing love when I was in New York and everything like that at the K-Slay shoot.
on deck show.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Listen, Dyber, one more time. Thank you for coming through, brother.
Appreciate it, man.
And
Dyber.
Yeah, make sure y'all go to hot937.com starting tomorrow at 12 p.m. noon. This interview will be up there.
You know I keep it Versace watch, you can't stop me clapping. My swag will drain you like I roofies. These groupies still trying to give me their cooties. They mad inconsiderate for that, but it's all good, they whack. Now bring it back. All I do